Content disclaimer: the views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. I'm back. Take a snapshot, take a snapshot, take a snapshot. After learning mathematics, which is Islam, and Islam is mathematics, it stands true. You can always prove it at no limit of time. Then you must learn to use it and secure some benefits while you are living. That is luxury, money, good homes, friendship, in all walks of life. The supreme wisdom of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Today is his born day. Today is his born day. Today is his born day. So enough respect to the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. I want to get right into it. All that I was talking about, let's keep it moving. That's why I stopped it and restarted it. All right, mathematics is life, and we are living math. Use it for the betterment of yourself. That's what he was trying to say in the lessons. Mathematics is Islam, and Islam is a way of life. Once we understand that Islam is a way of life, mathematics is life. And life is mathematics. We are all walking math. And once you acknowledge that you are all living mathematics, and that when you add or subtract, or when you multiply or divide, that is mathematics in every way. Everywhere. That is numerology, the study of numbers and their different various applications of it. I don't care what Wikipedia says. Wikipedia says goes right into just to try to call it something other than what it is. But if you don't, they don't call biology anything than what it is. The study of the biology of life and things around you, the bio of life. You know what I'm saying? They don't call zoology something different. They say zoology is the study of animal life. They don't call psychology is the study of the psyche of human beings. Numbers, numerology, study of numbers. Numerology is the study of numbers. And that's how the different ways to apply the numbers, which mathematics is a part of it, geometry is a part of it, trigonometry is a part of it, analytics is a part of it. Every little thing that you deal with as far as numbers is all a part of it. So mathematics is life. And we are living math 10 fingers, 2 eyes, 2 ears, multitude of hair. You know what I'm saying? We can't even count out here. 32 teeth, 9 major organs, 2 feet, 10 toes, whatever. We are living math. Now, how do you use this living math to help you become better? That is the question. How do you use this living math to help you be better? Well, I do a thing called numerovation. That is my spiel. That is what I have to offer to the world. That is what I have to offer to the world. And using numerology, which is the numerals, using the numbers and using motivation to give people a better understanding of themselves, whether they choose to go that road or not. It's not my fault if you don't want to work on yourself. When you do a session with me, and I've had 1 or 2 people that was like, wowsy, woo, woo, very boring, was condescending, didn't really understand. I'm like, yo, if you're going to pay for a session with me, don't waste my time if it's not in your heart to really want to put work to who you are. You just want to live life. Live your life. Live your life. Live your life. If you want to just live life mediocre, then live life mediocre. But I can tell you by the patterns, cycles, and sequences of the positive and negative interpretation of numbers, if you don't strive to be on a constructive level, it can be obstructive, destructive, or you can become complacent. Share this live. Share this live because I'm talking to everybody that came through a mama's womb and that was conceived by a man. And even if you're a test tube, even if you're a clone, you had a birthing date. And they still needed to use divine masculine and feminine to make you happen. I don't care what you are. I don't care what. So make sure you sign up for the classes. Go through my link tree. Sign up. It's always all the tickets on sale. Today is the 7th. You got 3 more days for the early bird tickets. And then on the 11th, it's going to be general price because I'm going to be teaching it live. And then you could order, those who take the class, I will give you a discount on the 8-hour class. Those who take the live class, I will give you a discount on, I'll give you $100 discount on the 8-hour course. Those who take my class, that's my offering to you. If you, and the 8-hour course is $444. So if you take my online class on October 28th, everybody that signs up will get a discount for the 8-hour course, which is going to be even deeper than the 3-hour course that I'm going to do on Saturday, October 28th. And I'm doing it on Saturday, October 28th, because on Sunday, October 29th, I'm a part of that God power frequency, that God power energy that Billy, Brother Rich, and Dr. B Series is going to put on. So I'm part of that. So I'm not going to be doing nothing on Sunday, but watching and got my notebook, pad, and pen like I was for the last God Power when I was in Florida at that time. And I was just taking down notes and learning from 2 great student masters because they're always learning. Dr. B and Billy Carson are not masters. They are student masters because they're constantly learning. Masters kind of limit you. That's why I don't like to be called a master numerologist and all that. I don't want to be limited. I'm good and I get better at what I do, but I don't want to be called a master numerologist or master numerovator. That's cute. Y'all had enough slave masters in your life. I don't need to do that. I want to always be a student of life, student of the math, a student of the numbers, a student of the sciences. I always want to be a student, and I implore all of you to be students and teach your children to learn from the cradle to the grave, because it's a nonstop learning wave. But don't learn it just to say I know something and I want to be deep and I want to get women or I want to get men or I want to control men or I want to control women. You want to get it so you can be the solution in your own family And you can be the solution to the outward family also. We need more solutions. At least we need to see more solutions. They may throw out the negative more, but we need to see more solution orientated people. And at 3 Milli Podcast last night, a brother asked, what is the solution? How I said, well, the only reason I do numerovation is so an individual can be better within themselves so they can go out and be the solution. That is my gift to the world. Is it a developing gift? Yes. Was my first numerology session with somebody not my best? Of course it's not my best. You're only as good as your last session. And because I'm always studying, I'm always reflecting on, and I don't even go back to any sessions that I record. I don't even go back to it. It's deleted after a certain while. I don't pay attention to it. I don't go back to it unless that person wants to clarify certain things. Then I will clarify certain things. And that's what the session is all about. When you do a session with me, I allow you to open up with questions. And some people say, I don't know what to ask. A grown person, when a grown person comes to me, and I'm very direct, I don't read grown ass people. I don't have to. You know yourself. If you pass the age of 20 or 25 going into 30, you basically know who you are and what you gravitate to. Along the way, you may have forgotten that you are a walking, living, mathematical entity. Because we got 1 million cells. We don't know how many cells we have. We don't know how many RNA and DNA cells we have. We don't know how many pores we have in our skin, but it can be counted. If you ran this and scanned us through a computer, it can count it. It can count all of the lines in your hands, and even palmistry is a powerful thing. I got a whole book on the art and science of hand reading right in the back of me. Let me see. Right there. That one right over there. That one right over there, that one with the hand on it, I got a whole book because I study. I study that too. Am I proficient at it? Of course not. I am not proficient at it. That is not my lane. My lane is numerovation. Lioness, what's up, beautiful? My lane is numerovation. My lane is showing you that you are a living mathematical being that is connected to the macrocosmic mathematical universe. That's what my job is to do. From a simple perspective, I'm not going to get into the quantum this and the quantum that and I'm not doing all of that. That's for people who wants to do that and want to take it to that level. You go ahead and do it. My right ring finger got slammed in the door, disfigured when I was 5. What does the boom say about that? I'm not saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? So what does boom say about that? Okay. You know, but it's interesting because a lot of people are afraid of math. A lot of people are afraid of math. And if you in numerology, there's certain cycles, there's certain pinnacles. There's a first pinnacle, there's a second pinnacle, there's a third pinnacle. There might be even a fourth pinnacle. There's a first challenge, there's a second challenge, and while the pinnacle is going on, the challenges could happen. So what's interesting is what Lioness Crown said about what happened to her at the age of 5. Because Lioness Crown, and I'm going to use you as an example since you want to throw it out there. Your finger, the door disfigured. Your ring finger got slammed in a door and disfigured when you was 5. This is very interesting. I want people to take notes. Her alignment number, because she's born March 28, when you add that number together, when you add the 3 plus the 28 together, that equals 31, which is a 4. 4 deals with the weird and unusual situations that can happen to you at that early part of your life. between the ages of 0 to 28 years of age. That is called the development cycle. So when you slammed your finger and got disfigured on the quote unquote married finger, that was the weird and unusual situation that happened, which is considered from the thumb, is considered the fourth finger. If you count it from the thumb, then the index, then the middle, then that marriage finger, it's considered the fourth finger, and your alignment number is a 31, which is a 4. Look at the patterns. That's what I'm trying to show you. See, you gave me something and my download said, let me tell her about that. It could be the right hand or left hand, but usually the pinky is considered the last one. You don't count from the pinky. It's be the thumb, this, and that. So think about that. That was the fourth so-called finger. Sometimes they say 4 fingers and a thumb. But if we're counting it from a simplicity, count the thumb, because that's the strongest of the finger. Then the pointer finger, the middle finger, and then that marriage finger. That quote unquote marriage finger on right. Some people use right, left. But that quote unquote finger right there, I forgot what they even call that. I have to look that up. You got it slammed on the fourth finger, and it was a weird and unusual occurrence that happened. I'm just showing you how mathematics go along. Mathematics is life. And I quoted that because the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said it. Think about it. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad said it. After learning mathematics, which is Islam, and Islam is a way of life, and Islam is mathematics, it stands true. You can always prove it at no limit of time. Then you must learn to use it. That's a very key point right there. Once you understand that mathematics can be used and proven at no limit of time, then he says you must learn to use it and secure some benefits while you are living. That is luxury, money, good homes, friendship in all walks of life. That's the supreme wisdom of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad in the Nation of Islam. We are living mathematics. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. And that's my tea. I'll drink to that. But thank you very much, Lioness, for giving me that, because I know your birthday and I know how to look at it and I see what happened. Thank you very much. See, you gave me teaching points. See, I told you, she's been hiding from me, but it's all good. And tell your mommy I said hi, greetings. Tell your mama I said greetings. You know what I'm saying? But getting back to the point, my class on October 28th is going to be from 11 a.m. And usually you're gonna get the link probably an hour or a half an hour before. But my class is going to be like this, but with more PowerPoints and chalkboard. I'm going to be breaking it down. Going to get it in. Going to have for 3 hours. But everybody that purchased my course will get $100 discount from my 8-hour course, because I want you really to learn it. And once you pay for that, and you can pay in increments if you want, but once you pay for that course, I'm telling you, family, I don't want you to be me. I want you to take what I am teaching you from a participation level, because I don't call people my students. I call them my participants. No one is my student. They are all my participant, because it's a reciprocal thing, because I'm participating and sharing something with you, and you're sharing your time and your energy with me. It's called participation. So no one is a student of mine. I don't have no students. I only have participants, because it releases the ego from me. It releases the negative part, because ego, positive is positive ego and negative ego. But it releases the negative ego from me. I don't want students. I don't want people coming up, what are your students? No. You're one of my participants, not a student. Because all of us are participating in the interdependent vibration of life. All of us. And mathematics is all a part of it. Because although I'm born on the 1st of February, Lioness Crown that might be here is born on the 28th, which adds up to a 10, which is a 1. So both of us share a 1 energy, but she might see a different aspect of the 1 because she's born on the 28th. I might see a different aspect of the 1 because I'm born directly on the 1st. And 28 in numerology is called the divorce number. So they go through relationship issues only if they don't see a very wholesome relationship with their mother and father in the early parts of their life, the 28. But if they have seen it, sometimes they try to make their man or their woman like their daddy or their mommy, when everybody is not going to be like your mommy and daddy. Your mommy and your daddy are individual people. So you will attract the vibration of the divorce energy if you don't find the balance, the compassion, and the ancestral love, because the 2 and the 8 deal with compassion and ancestral understanding. Oh, I'm very good at this. I don't teach it like Lloyd Strayhorn teaches. Lloyd teaches astronumerology. I teach numerovation to save your mental understanding of who you are. So when you do a session with me, I'm very serious about what I do. It's very serious. It's not about just throwing a birthday out there, because your names that you've been born with or received as a child, or the names that you've chosen, whether you call yourself Lioness, Crown, or Jade, it all has a significance to me, because every letter is connected to a mathematical number that can be added or subtracted or multiplied or divided. So mathematics is life, and we are living math. That's why the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, and I gotta put that quote back up there for y'all to see. He says, after learning mathematics, which is Islam, which Islam is a way of life, let's not get it twisted. In Islam is mathematics, it stands true. You can always prove it at no limit of time. Then you must learn to use it and secure some benefits while you are living. That is luxury, money, good homes, friendship in all walks of life. That is the supreme lessons of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad as given to him by Master Farad Muhammad. So I will never disrespect the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, because it was mathematical. And if you study in Bible or Quran, the Bible is a mathematical book also. It's an astrological book also. That's why it has the book of numbers in the Bible. The book of numbers. Look deeper, people. That's why in the Quran it says over it is 19. Look deeper, people. Stop being on the layman's turn, or you'll be laid down to be a sheeple for the mystical or the deeper people, or those quote unquote illuminated ones, the Illuminatis, the negative Illuminati, because all of us are Illuminatis. All of us are illuminating people. All of us are living mathematical energy fields. All of us. So you're Illuminati also. It's just that they've taken the word and made it negative, just like they've taken the word sorcerer, which the root word of sorcerer is the source. What is wrong with the source? What is wrong with being connected to the source? Oh, when they're doing it negative, they're a sorcerer. Oh, they're a sorcerer. You're a sorcerer. You just have to have the proper intentions to use the dynamic divine source in you to make yourself better, to help others become better, because they're also sorcerers. It's the wordplay people play with us. And negativity is so pervasive in this in this world that we take on the negative instead of taking on the positive. There's nothing wrong with the word Illuminati. It's a way it is used, because the root word of Illuminati is illuminated. And if you get knowledge of self, then you become illuminated. It's a matter of intentions. And then you have those people that are illuminated that uses the knowledge for negativity, to get more money, to get more this, to get more that, to control children, or do pedophilia things and do raping and do all kinds of rituals to destroy us as original people. So you got to get a little bit deeper in the understanding of the numbers and how it works. Now, Content disclaimer: the views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed.
Did you ever wonder if your birth date holds information about your destiny? Why you keep seeing the same number or several numbers? Welcome to Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated. I am your host, King Simon. Numbers are not here to control you, they're here to give you guidance. It's time for you to be able to read the numbers.
Hey family, it's King Simon, the founder of Numerovation. Remember, if you want to book a session with me and get a Numerovation consultation, all you have to do is text me your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. And if you want any of my books, go to linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. That's King Simon the Numerovator. And your books are available on Amazon. Remember, I'm the El Numero Uno, the Numerovator himself. And if you want to book a session, all you have to do is text me. Make sure you get my books on Amazon. I love you. Peace.
Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. That's KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com or Linktree at King Simon the Numerovator. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for mental stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. Go now.
So remember, our job as studiers of these metaphysical, esoteric knowledge is to help enhance people to be better. I, as a numerator, using the numbers, or quote-unquote numerals, and motivation to get people to understand why they need to activate their numbers to be their very best self and maximize it. Because the numerals hold a frequency. And if you're willing to turn up that frequency, then that frequency can help to guide you and navigate you to a higher height that will allow you to spiral to be your best self. We must remember that.